Welcome to our storytelling vlog. Today we delve into world of Munshi Premchand, the master of Hindi Urdu literature, as we bring you the tale of Dil Ki Rani or the Queen of Hearts, a story about love, pride and the expected and unexpected twists of fate. Before we begin, let's briefly talk about the man behind the tale. Munshi Premchand, born Dhanpat Rai Srivastava, was a writer of remarkable depth. Known for his realism and social commentary, Premchand's stories reflect the everyday struggles of common people. He wrote in both Urdu and Hindi, and his characteristics often represent the moral dilemmas of society. Dil Ki Rani is one such gem, a romantic tale with moral twists. Our story begins in a kingdom where young, charming prince rules. He is handsome, brave, and every bit the hero of a classic fairy tale. But he is also arrogant and extremely selective, especially when it comes to choosing a bride. The prince believes that only a woman who passes his clever tests deserves to be his queen. He's not looking for just beauty or status, he wants someone intelligent, someone with presence, and so he devises a plan, a game of wit. He disguises himself as a poor traveler and sets out on a journey to find his Queen of Hearts. His plan is simple: visit kingdoms, meet princesses, and observe how they treat a humble guest. The true queen, he believes, will reveal herself not through the riches, but through compassion and wisdom. After several days, the prince reaches a grand kingdom known for its prosperity. There lives a princess, beautiful, bold, and intelligent. Her name is not given in the story, perhaps to symbolize that the right deeds, not names, make a queen. Disguised as a traveler, the prince seeks shelter at the palace gates. The guards shoo him away, but Princess, curious and kind, notices the commotion. He orders that the traveler be brought in. She offers him food, water, and a place to rest, but more than that, she talks to him, engaging in a conversation. She listens, and through that conversation, both of them get intrigued by each other, though neither reveals their true identity. Impressed by her humility and sharp mind, the prince reveals his true self, a royal in search of a true queen. The court is stunned, but the princess remains calm. She says, "A queen is not chosen by tests, but by her worth. You didn't find me, I let myself be seen." The prince is taken aback. This was no ordinary woman. Her confidence, her self-respect, her poise, everything about her matched the queen of his dreams. And yet, he realizes the game he played, the disguise, the test, it was unfair. A princess, however, is not all ready to marry immediately. She sets her own condition. The prince must prove that he is not just a clever royal, but also a man of integrity and humility. So now the tables are turned. The prince agrees. He returns to his palace and begins a journey of introspection. He reforms his court, listens more, rules with fairness, and earns the respect of his people. Word of his transformation spreads far and wide. Months later, the prince returns, not with soldiers, not with gifts, but with sincerity. This time he asks not as a tester, but as an equal. The princess smiles, her eyes say everything. She nods, and the entire court cheers. The two are married, not just as royalty, but as equals, companions, and soulmates. So, what is Dil Ki Rani all really about? It's about love, not just romantic love, but respectful love. It's about seeing beyond appearances. It challenges the idea of testing others without giving them a fair chance. It tells us about the true worth lies in the character, not status. It shows that pride can be noble if rooted in dignity and not arrogance. Premchand weaves a seemingly simple love story that critiques patriarchy, ego, and vanity. The story reflects his genius using relatable characters and moral lessons to nudge society towards better values. The princess is not just a love interest, she's a role model of agency and self respect. The prince is not just a royal, he is the man of learning humility. Dil Ki Rani isn't a fairy tale with dragons or magic, but it's a magical in how it transforms characters and readers alike. In a world where love often comes with conditions, Premchand reminds us that heart seeks not perfection, but understanding, honesty, and mutual respect. And that's what makes someone a queen of hearts. Thank you for joining us in this journey through Premchand's beautiful tale. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such timeless narratives. See you in the next vlog. Thank you.